G'day and welcome to the start of a new campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. So this time we are going to be doing the Freegypt. So as Egypt go from puppet to free nation using the autonomy system. Should be pretty easy. We have to start as the UK for this one, obviously, because they're the ones who release Egypt. So Iron Man mode, let's get started. Iron Man number 2 as the UK. Now, first thing we're going to do is try to cripple the UK as much as we can. So we're going to get rid of basically everything that takes them a long time to rebuild. It'll take a bit to get through all this. I don't think there's any reason to actually do this. I don't know if you actually get more freedom points, whatever you'd call them, if they have less stuff. I think it's probably more likely to accept things that we build for them later on, perhaps. Alright, get rid of all of their boats. Okay, and they have a bunch of planes. We'll sort that out a little later. Now, research, we want to slow them down as well. So we're going to research atomic weapons, experimental rockets, the landing craft, and what else takes a long time? I think the only other one is the Bren carriers. So they'll be stuck in their research for a long time. Our civilian factories we need to throw down into Egypt, get everything built down there. So this blue section up to the Sinai, I think, is all of Egypt that will be released. Free military factories, we don't want to make anything because we don't want to help them out if we need to go to war with them later on. So get rid of everything. Free dockyards, no. Now, national focus, I don't think we particularly want to help them at all. So no, we're not going to do it. No visions in basic training, yeah, we'll leave that one as well. Okay, let's jump this up to speed 5. It's basically going to be a speed 5 run. And yeah, while that's happening, I guess we can, well, planes don't matter because I can just put them back in, but the rest of the army we can disband. Ready, sir. Alright, get rid of them. Looking good. So, how long does it actually take to build these? March, so not too long. We're done pretty soon, I'd say. National focus, we don't care. Alright, King George has died. May he rest in peace. We got Stanley Baldwin in charge. And we could cripple them by using up their political power. Maybe with the Chief of Navy or something like that. I did have a quick mess around with this before without Iron Man mode on. Went for a fascist demagogue, and then when I was playing as Egypt, they had their civil war and lost it, which meant that Egypt automatically went free. So want to avoid that happening. You have to leave the UK as democratic. Thing we might want to do though is break up the allies. So it's just the UK and Egypt versus the world. Or what else could we spend our points on just to waste their time? We jump down to disarmed nation. Go free trade, yeah. Backstabber gives them more, maybe something a little less useful, like the Quartermaster General. Alright, Rhineland is on the way. 148, 150, yeah, let's go for it. Waste all their political power. And as soon as the one in Alexandria is finished, I think we will switch over to Egypt and start working on that. So no, you could do the other tech if we went for pushing through industry, so you can build more factories. We could do more in there to start with, but I think when you switch to Egypt, you can build more than the UK can there anyway. Alright, when are we waiting for? 26th of May will become Egypt. Free civilian factories. You know what? We could build a land fort over here somewhere. See if they'd actually finish. 3 going down there. No. 2 going down there behind the river. Don't think it will be finished in time. 3rd of May. Oh, we'll get 1 done. Would be a good way of boosting this. But no, we'll just switch as soon as we can. Alright, Spanish Civil War. And it looks like somebody just sent volunteers. Soviets. and the Germans. It's our first little fort in. How long would the next one take? So the 8th of June. Well, we could wait for that one to come in. You know, I might just wait for one of these to finish as well. Have something there. We're not going to probably ever have an army as Egypt, though. Depends what happens when the war starts, now there's no allies. Alright, 2nd of June, 6th of June. Kind of balance as well. Alright, and what else do we want to waste their political power on? Cost of conversion. What a useless guy to have. Wouldn't mind spending some points getting the guy to convert them, but no, stay democratic. The problem with that is you can't send stuff out until 50% tension. I think if we convert as Egypt, though, it might be doable. Alright, we're looking at waiting for these. 3rd of July, 31st of July. We'll switch them around every now and then. Should be able to balance them out. Do, 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 do. 17th, 7th, 11th, 9th. Alright, that'll do us. So we're going to do the switch. Manage occupied territories. Release Egypt. Play as. Release. Alright, so we are now Egypt. Can we build more military factories? Indeed we can. So we'll start in the north. Probably not there though. Might want to do some naval dockyards there later on. What we want to do in the meantime is... Well, we're not going to have any thing for that. Any support equipment. Maybe we'll just build out some colonial garrisons for now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, what can we make? 17. Sounds fine. Alright. They'll pop out in Cairo at some point in the far future. We need to make sure that we are actually producing stuff. Where are we going? This one. So, basic infantry equipment is all we can make. Need to start our research. I'm thinking production and construction probably be a good idea as well. Now, of course, we need national focus. I want to push down to this extra research slot. Won't get this one because you need 50 factories, but getting through construction and the extra research slot would be good. So we'll go that path. And I don't think we get a workhorse as Egypt. No, we do not. First set of points, we're going to go, I don't know, fascist or communist. See how that works out. So the UK at the moment still has no army. Has other nations as subjects. Yes, but they're not in the Allies. I don't know if it'll make any difference. I think dominions can turn down a call to war though. And we cannot start a Lend-Lease unless world tension is at 50%. It says because it's democratic. Assume it's because we're democratic. Guess we'll find out. Alright. Egypt. What else can we do with our one factory? It is going to take some time. I'm going to kick these up just so we don't forget. And 10,000 infantry equipment short, but that is for all of them. It's going to last a few days. What do we actually need? 600, and we're making them at a speed of 4 per week. So it'll take a while. Biggest problem there is we don't actually have the resources. So now you have to pause to see it. Minus 90% for the speed. Need 6, so we would only take 1 factory, but we have none to spare. Alright, we're going to push down this branch straight to the research. Spanish Civil War is almost done. Germans doing industrial effort. All the usual stuff will be happening. Japan. Super heavy battleships. Nice if China decided to do more in the start sometime. How is this looking? They do have, like, roughly the same number of men. I think it's just the German volunteers that make all the difference there. And Ethiopia. Love to send you some volunteers. Alright, so next thing we need to worry about is actually getting through this. Let's make sure this is still showing as available. Freegypt, go from puppet to free nation using the autonomy system. And obviously we can't do this as Britain because we're not, so I don't know why it still says available. One of the following must be true. Maybe if the AI declared we would get that. That would be kind of weird. Or is it because we started, we could declare war on one of them? Guess we'll do that. If we get the Freegypt achievement, we'll find out after, because we'll be allowed to declare war then. Alright, need to go through colony and dominion to freedom. Take till the 40s at least. Alright, construction. Construction. Machine tools. Okay, so we've got a boost. Do you want to do it on efficiency cap or maximum factories? I think that one can wait a bit. Although factory output. No. Takes longer. Means you get more of a bonus for using the minus 50%. Alright, 7 factories, 4 civilian. So the other thing we might want to do, when we can, is get rid of this export focus. We'd have to be at war, we'd have to be fascist with the war economy. Well, by the time we're fascist we can do this, so that'll work. Let's go ahead. Who do you want to be? Fascist or communist? I think a lot of fascists around us. Let's just go fascist. The higher ups may harbour some concerns. Do we have any dismissal alerts? Insufficient resources, that's fine. Alright, any chance of this guy actually finishing? So, yeah, a couple of years we'll have one division ready. It'll be a bit of a grind, but it's not like we have to conquer the UK, because we did that achievement in the other one. Which one was it? Control British mainland. No, it's going to take a long time to find it. Although, it'll be down the bottom here somewhere. Wasn't there one? No, it was... yeah, this one. Crusader Kings 2, you have to take London. So at least we're not having to do that with this start. Research can finish into construction. Let's go more construction. 181 days. Soviets doing the purge. Capital ships in France. Alright, more construction. Going to go through infrastructure. Just push down to the extra research slot. And it's 37. So still got probably 2.5 years until Germany kicks off the war. Just check out the UK. Yeah, rebuilding their forces. Which means they're all going to be home here as well. It's only got one ship though, so the Germans might be able to do a naval invasion. Depends on French fleet actually. Yeah, French have a lot. Germans won't be able to get past the French fleet to do Operation Sea Lion. No, they should be able to outproduce them once they storm them. Alright, that was the industry. Let's go next concentrated industry. Because, with a bit of luck, some of these civilian factories are going to be actually finishing these off. So we're getting one per year. Civilian economy, minus 30% for the speed. Alright. One of the following must be true. So we could go for that. Rather jump straight to war economy. If neither of them... yeah, you should be able to do it. Yeah, alright. That'll be where we want to go. Alright, Civil War is done and dusted. And we ended up with level 2 forts along the river, didn't we? No, level 3. Okay. Well, if we can get 2 infantry, we could hold that. Alright. Infrastructure. Keep going down that way. And then after we've got the first research slot, probably want to come back for the armament. Well, construction and then armament. 6 more focuses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we could do the... not suppress subjects. Increase autonomy. For the rest of the game, pretty much. Till we get the achievement. Alright, next modification. So we've got the demagogue. Fortification engineer. War industrialist for construction speed. Yep. And how are we looking? Went fascist, didn't we? Mr. El Fatah. Decent daily change. Give it a couple of years. And yeah, no autonomy points at all yet. So very slow. 17% for that. Alright, what's Japan doing? I always forget what month they actually start the war. Chinese border incident. There we go. Oh, because you can do it right from off the bat. Chinese puppet. Never seen him go that way. Subdue the warlords. Yeah. Might just play as Japan again, see what that path does early on. What other achievements? We're going to do South Africa again, and then Australia, the third EMU war. Alright. It's hits home a bit, since I live in Western Australia. Site of the first 2 EMU wars. Alright, extra research. There we go. Earhart survived. Now, Austria, how long are you going to survive? He's doing the Soviet treaty already. Civil war for fascism. We must unite the people first. Now, Purge is the 210-day one, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Leadership purges in the Soviet Union. And that means Japan should just... there we go. Marco Polo Bridge. Going for his war with China. Definitely heavily weighted towards choosing that. Alright, construction. It is 37. I think... probably start pushing into research, make everything else faster. And you finish in November now. Alright, that's speeding up a little bit. The generic war industrialist, plus 10%. Would like to use a factory there. Not worth it at the moment. And how are we looking here? More than halfway to the first one. Looks like might be actually coming up faster. 1.3 per day now. It's 4 per week before. And that will slowly tick its way up as well. Cool. And we don't have any ports. Alright, extra research slot. That will help out. So, next one, construction. Clearly we need it. The research can come in here now that we're researching the research speed. Alright, concentrated industry. 39 is too far. That's useless. Engineering we can't do. So, let's start worrying about our actual infantry equipment that we're making. I think we did, yeah. Reinforcements first. Make upgrades last, just to make sure this gets done. Although it wouldn't really matter anyway, would it? Okay. Alright, here's the war. Only gets up to 34%, that should jump soon. Alright, changing popularity of fascists, recruitable population up. Fascism's only at 31. 36 now. Alright, modify government again. Do we want another guy? Fortification engineer? No. Cabinet industry? No, don't think so. But at some point we're going to want the material designer, infantry equipment. Should have been nice before we started researching this tech. Don't know if that changes post clicking that button. Alright, volunteers are heading in. And yeah, they're just doing warring stuff now. Grand Battery. Cool. Well, we are not ticking up towards our freedom yet. Need 4 more focuses, so yeah, it'll be as soon as this armament effort tree is finished. Might just jump into increasing autonomy then. Alright, more research speed. Research. But I'm going to take a short break here, so thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.